Everybody, and welcome to Roll Charisma. Yay! I'm Shannon.
I'm Steven.
And we are your hosts for this evening. Our guests this evening we're very excited about are going to be the one and only Bardytime. Marquise is going to be here hanging out with us. And also a guy that's all right, I guess, kind of.
You know.
Ty Burris is going to be here. We're going to get him out from behind the curtain. But first, let's check in with Mac Jackal Ranger and see what's going on.
Here we go.
Thank you, Litson Gamer. Thank you, El Deviant Devil. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'm Mac the Jackal Ranger. And I seem to be dodging death a lot lately. Huh. Weirdly convenient that, that module broke free and plummeted to Earth safely. Anywho, I do the recap over here at Roll for Charisma. So, occasionally, life gets in the way. I know that much can happen from time to time. So, that's where I come in. I usually run the recap for Roll for Charisma, catch people up on what's been going on last week. Maybe you need a refresher, maybe life's gotten in the way, or maybe there's an evil twin after you. And you gotta lie low for a little bit. For the most part, I just try to keep it simple. Anywho, that's my spiel. Back to you guys.
Thank you so very much, Mac Jackal Ranger, for that amazing recap. And I am so glad you are still with us. It's good to see you somehow just keep on kicking.
Absolutely. And we are super fantastically excited for you to be part of our team. So thank you for the rundown.
Absolutely. And the time has come for us to introduce our next guest. It is the one, the only, the exciting and hilarious Bardytime. Bardytime, welcome to the show.
Yay, Marky!
Hi. I didn't see you there.
We snuck up on you, honey. We snuck up on you.
That's right.
How doth it go?
It goes, does
It goes.
Yeah. So I guess we'll do a little rundown because Bardy brought a little bit of spin on here. Marquise has upped the game, all y'all guests coming soon. He set himself up with some shots of various forms.
Yes.
Ooh, show off that pretty display.
I mean, it is a variety.
It is eclectic. He took a shot prior. So I guess we have
moonshine, just for the record.
So we have two that we can give you, Marquise, throughout.
Yes, you have two that you can give me out of Fireball, apple whiskey, strawberries and cream Baileys, and rum chata. So
okay,
and actually, I mean, if there's any particular place you, as the audience, feel that Marquise should take a drink, you just let us know, and we'll ask him if he agrees.
Yeah. Oh, he'll agree.
Randomly inserting drinks into me, please.
You gave us permission.
That's right.
You gave us permission, so I just open it up to everyone. I'm like, yeah, everyone.
I'll take it. It's fine. We're good.
Cool. So yeah, we're gonna do the regular thing that we do here on Roll Charisma, where we're gonna start out with a few icebreaker questions, an arbitrary number, really. We just kind of feel out the situation.
Yep.
And then we switch, and those are a little bit longer questions or answers. And then we're gonna switch over to the lightning round, which is icebreakers, which is theoretically shorter answers, but don't always work out that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Stephen,
we ready? Yes. All right. So, once again, it is decided by the die because this is the show where what? Oh, the dice decide. So, let's see what question we've got first. 18. Rolling high.
ooh,
Mr. Bardytime.
Yes.
If you could see one movie again for the very first time, what would it be and why?
Ooh. Oh, okay. I think. No, it can't be that one. I think I would want to see Knives Out again for the first time.
oh,
Okay.
that's a newer one, right?
My original inclination was thinking like Pride and Prejudice, but no, I love the Keira Knightley version. I love that movie so much for every single time I rewatch it because I still feel as good. But Knives Out, I just really want the experience of just sitting again and just being taken for a ride.
I feel that.
For anyone who's seen the movie, I won't spoil it for you if you haven't.
Yeah.
It was an emotional journey. And that final scene of the movie, the final frame of the movie was absolutely like the pinnacle of Rian Johnson's career, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I think that would be the movie I want to see again because I sat in the movie theater and just laughed my butt off the whole time. It's the only Agatha Christie thing that I think I can let go because of how great the movie making was, the filmmaking was, because Agatha Christie writes shit movie plots. She really does. Like, if you ever, I've had the displeasure of having to watch it in a play format, and it sets it up like, oh yeah, you're supposed to be able to guess who done it. And my friend and I, who he is a theater critic, who's there to like actually critique the actors in the play, we were actually going back and forth, being like, well, based on all the clues, everything that's happened, here's what happened. Except then there was this random like, oh hey, here's this piece of evidence that you could never have known about. That completely changed
that.
But that's not murder mystery. This is just you pretending to be smarter than me. Except you could go screw yourself, Agatha Christie. No one even
You know
likes
what? Let's drink to that. Screw you, Agatha Christie. Why don't you get yourself that apple whiskey? It goes with the other one, right?
Yes.
I don't want to kill you.
That seems appropriate.
I was thinking like the Bailey strawberries and cream with those other things. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm like cream based.
Here.
So then I'm guessing I'll save strawberries and cream and rum chata for friend later. So it'll be Fireball and apple flavored whiskey. So whiskey first.
It's a theme. It's like an apple pie theme.
Bottom spook.
Boop boop.
Boom.
Doo-doo-doo. Beautiful. Yay! Just in case Twitch is watching, Marquise is over the age of 21.
Yeah.
I'm 30.
I was just going to say
not a drinker.
Oh no, honey, you died.
I get this specifically for you all. Let me get my friend. I'm starting to get.
Of course, no.
Jesus.
All right, let's go to the next question. Wally's all. See what we can do. It's like on Hot Ones, you know, the show on YouTube.
Exactly.
We'll just get them when we can. Okay, that's a 2. Marquise, the zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are 3 people, real or fiction, you would want on your team?
And
you don't have to.
I would want. Oh, what is her name? She's in the Resident Evil movies. Mila Jovovich plays her.
Yeah, Alice? No. Is that Alice?
I want to say it's Alice.
I think it's Alice.
So we'll say her. But the main character of Resident Evil movies, because A, she's OP, and will obviously get me through because I don't shoot guns.
She's made it through like 6 movies now, where she's just like the only one that survived. Stick with that bitch.
God. She's like a god now, right? Like she'd be like control zombies now. So obviously her.
Yeah, she got
I would have to find some random homosexual man who's attracted to me. Doesn't really matter who, because I.
Okay. I mean, who would you want to be the homosexual man attracted to you?
I don't want to randomly pull a name out of the ether because I don't know if he's actually attracted to me.
I mean, you could pick a movie star. Like, I mean, I don't.
Again, I wouldn't know if he's attracted to me. So I got to find the one person. I'm like, all right, everyone else is dead. You're gonna have to have sex with me.
Sorry.
Someone is going to have like flow out of pleasure in the particular terrible scenario that we're in. We might as well do it with each other.
And enjoy it, right? It's not that like end of the world situation where you're like, well, I guess.
I'm not forcing anybody into this situation. I just want somebody.
No, I mean, because there's always going to be that point, like the last two people, regardless of sexual orientation, attractiveness, or whatever, at the end of the day, it's like, well, you don't want to be in that situation. You want to be in the situation where it's nice.
Yeah.
I have a name of a friend who I would preferably want that to be, but will not say that out loud.
Do you know who you are, friend?
He knows who he is, but he's not watching right now. But he could.
Friend.
But he may.
We can use you.
And then the third person would be I don't know any, so I need to find one, but a farmer.
A farmer?
Like someone who actually knows how to grow food and take care of animals. So like I'm sure there's a farmer out there that I could easily befriend. Like, I'm a very lovely person. You will love me, random farmer person.
I mean,
Steven and I are country bumpkins from like ranch stock, so we got
100. You could just combine the two and find yourself a hot farmer, and then you could have one more person to go to with your little survival skills.
No. There needs to be delineation in roles, right? Alice is here to protect us. The farmer grows the food, and the person who is ordained to be the sexual partner, that's their whole job.
That's
fair.
it.
And you don't want to double up because if you lose one, but you lose two roles.
True.
That's like, you don't mix business with pleasure, right? So the farmer has to be made. Exactly, right? If the sexual partner if I get upset with them and they have to go away, whatever, I still have my protector and my food person. I'm great.
That works.
True that.
One or the other. You can lose one, just don't want to lose all of them. Yeah, it's smart. You're so smart. Go ahead, Steven. What you got?
You've got 13. If you could travel through time without causing any wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey issues, where would you go and why? When?
To the future.
Back to the future?
I'd go to the future. Because I look like this. I'm not going backwards.
That is fair.
I'm not white. I'm not going backwards. I've seen The Wire. I've seen all of the movies. I'm just not about it. Just gonna say, I feel like I wouldn't be really welcome there. But if I had, I would definitely go to the future, mainly because I want to find the point in time in which we like develop stealth flight, where people could just like fly around on their own, like little rocket boots to their shoes or backpacks, whatever it is. Because I just want the ability to fly around the air. That is when I know the future is here, is when we are flying around.
I'm there. That sounds good. Okay, let's do one more icebreaker and then we'll start doing the rapid fire, which I think because the three of us are extremely fast talkers is going to go real fast.
Yeah, gonna go.
Here we go.
You got seven. If you could be any TTRPG class in real life, what would you be and why?
I feel like I would have to be a wizard. Now, the reason I say that is, as fun as bards are, right? Wizards can be just as horny, but I still have the power to call down a meteor shower upon your head, right? Like that is, I mean, I've told people many times, I am a tyrant in the making. I wish to have ultimate power to bend the will of humanity to my whims. And I think that being a wizard would help me best achieve that. because I wouldn't really need anybody else at that point. Like, I get to 20th level wizard, I don't need an army. I can just make one, right? Like, I will 40 meteor shower. No, we're not. I'm not raining meteors like in the shape of
horny meteors.
What sound
That would be upsetting. I don't know. Would it be like that flap sound, like if you're, like hitting people, like, oh god?
I hope not.
Yeah, that would be the worst. But yeah, like if you're a wizard, like after a certain point, you don't really, because mind you, you're not going to have to worry about damage in the beginning stages, right? Because I'm going to be a secret wizard. I'm going to be covert about it. Slowly build my power level up until it's high enough that I can just start conquering the world, and inevitably, I will win. That's it's just inevitable. And so, yeah, I would be a wizard. Yeah, because that's, I mean, A, magic, and B, I get all the spells, right? Because, they're the only class that does.
True that.
I like
Indeed.
options.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's good times.
I love that I just adore, I adore you, Marquise. I love how honest you're, because it's like, well, I want to take over the world. So what I would probably do, I mean, you're like an honest fucking guy, and that is rare.
I feel like there's a lot of people who don't want to take over the world.
Yeah.
I do. Like, I definitely feel that the world would be made better with me in control of it. Like, if I just tell people what to do, I feel like we'll just get to a lot better position in life.
I get you. Have you ever seen Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog?
I have not. I feel like I kept being told when I was in college to watch it, but I just never
did it
in the moments where I had free time.
Right. I highly recommend that you watch it. I feel like you will identify with Dr. Horrible, who is Neil Patrick Harris. So
for sure.
I do remember one particular line that everyone keeps saying, and the hammer is my penis.
That would be Captain Hammer, and that's Nathan Fillion who says that, and it's fantastic and awful. It's awful and also fantastic. He clearly had fun being that guy.
I mean, but he's a nice person in real life, right. So you always get an opportunity to be a terrible person. You always just go as bad as you want because you're well, it's free real estate, right? I get to just do this for no repercussions to me as a person, and then when I'm done, I'll be going back to being a normal good person.
And it's cathartic. Right, I mean, right. I have a hard time playing myself a bad character when I'm not writing the lines, but I live for playing characters that already have the lines written, so I have no culpability whatsoever in that karma that's going out. I'm just reading lines.
Listen, Ty, if you need a villain for Silver Stone, I'm here for you. I got you. Because I know everybody else in that group is just looking to be good people. You don't have to worry. I will not be a good person. I will ruin their lives.
We don't want that because our real lives are ruined. We want our fantasy to not suck.
I will eclipse their sanity. I will shatter their spirits. I will take them on emotional roller coasters.
Okay, we're going to take a shot to killing our spirit.
Yeah. You know what?
Fireball is the spirit killer.
That's probably true. This is the last one. Wizard's signature power is Fireball.
It's true. It's the power.
I said it. I can't take credit.
He's got that power.
You can do the show.
Well.
Hey.
Oh, I love the taste.
Oh no.
I love the smell of cinnamon.
And got the alcohol. It's I love this. Okay. Down the hatch. Oh, he's so strong. Woo!
Whoa.
All right.
And now, lightning round.
That's right. Into the lightning round. Who did the last one? I'm so off topic.
Woo!
I guess I'll roll to see where we start, and then Steven, I'll start with the first question, and then you go do the thing.
Let's go.
So I got 15, so we're starting kind of in the middle. Well, Yeah, what song do you sing along with every time it comes on? Every time.
Well, okay, so that I sing along to every song, but songs that I immediately will go to if I'm like I need to sing, Kelly Clarkson, because let me inform you all about the brilliance that is Kelly Clarkson's voice.
I love Kelly Clarkson.
I cannot sing as good as Kelly Clarkson, but her new music, her old music, still good. Love it. I mean, Miss Independent.
She was the first American Idol. The first American Idol. The only American Idol I watched.
And still relevant today because again, she's on The Voice and she has her own talk show where she's remaking other people's songs. But anytime Kelly Clarkson is on, I have to sing to her. I have to sing very loudly. I have to sing very proudly. I love me a good Kelly Clarkson, but also anything by a Black woman. Whitney Houston.
Oh, I miss her
Etta
so
James. Ella Fitzgerald. God, I can feel the drunkenness setting in. I know this is not a Black woman's name, but you know what?
Aretha Franklin. You missed.
Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, but there's also Jennifer Hudson. I can't think of any right now because I'm starting.
Good.
I can feel it coming. But yeah, anything by a Black woman because there is no one who can really make a song feel strong and emotional and powerful than a Black woman. And it is, yes. But even more so, they take you to your soul. Like they take you to places of love and pain and disaster and hope. And it is always a journey. And I love that. However, I just, for the very first time, I'm very sorry that I heard Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 in its entirety. Today?
Today years old? Congratulations!
I've heard clips of 9 to 5, but this is the first time I actually was like, I never actually listened to the song, the whole song. I should fix that because Kelly Clarkson just came out with a rendition of 9 to 5, and it was excellent.
And if you're ever really bored, if you haven't seen it, the movie 9 to 5 has Lily Tomlin in it, Jane Fonda, and Dolly Parton, and they're fucking amazing.
I haven't seen it. I should.
You should.
But yeah.
Your point's getting sloppy. You're like, I should. I love it.
Watching this movie later is going to be fantastic.
It's going to be a journey.
All right, go ahead, Steven.
Is it grammatically proper to capitalize the names of seasons?
That, I think, depends solely on whether or not you are naming the season itself. So if we are simply talking about autumn as its own entity, then yes, it should be capitalized. But if you're saying the season of autumn, then no, I would not capitalize it.
That makes sense.
That's fair. Yeah.
If Voldemort offered you a hug, would you accept?
Fuck that guy. Not necessarily because he was wizard supremacist, because I get it. Like if I was a wizard, I'd be like, I mean, fuck normal people. They deserve to be beneath my foot. I can just point at people and you can die. I don't want to hear your guff anymore, animal. Get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite resident Death Eater.
Oh my god.
Listen, you're all very lucky.
Two villains. I'm just realizing this.
Hey,
I love you both.
This universe is very, very lucky that I am a horny homosexual, because if I wasn't, I would have won the game of life a long time ago. It's like I feel like if you're going to go over the whole the idea of taking over the world, first of all, I'm not gonna kill some random baby. Let me figure. I would take the baby and then make him my servant or slave and just raise him to be evil underlord. Oh yeah, I'll kill your parents and hey baby, you're gonna be mine for the rest of the eternity. And now I'm going to take you into the next dark world.
Better though? I feel like you'd get along with Voldemort. That's all I'm saying. I think you guys could bang.
Did it incorrectly. That's the problem. He fucked up because he wanted to kill this one kid. No, take the baby, make the baby your protege, your heir, because one day you will die, right? Like, I understand Voldemort was trying to do immortality, but inevitably you're going to get old. You're going to be like way past Dumbledore and frail. Someone has to live on your legacy. Someone has to take over as evil overlord. Damn, Harry Potter. Because if you really look at that book, if you really look through all 7 books, Harry Potter, not a good person. He was super ready to become evil overlord. You just needed to give him not even a push, more like a little pinch in the right direction.
Well, that's the metaphor. We're all there. Yeah. It only takes one pinch or nod or decision to become a villain because the world fucking sucks.
As the Joker says in the Alan Moore book, it takes one bad day.
Yeah.
One bad day.
It's not wrong. One paycheck from homelessness and one bad day from being a villain. Thank you, late stage capitalism.
Boom.
But I would also love the child. Like, obviously, no, you're gonna love me as a beautiful parent, and I'm gonna tell you one day your parents died because of Dumbledore. Dumbledore killed your parents. He's evil. I love you though, and so I took you and raised you as my own and loved you and brought you into. I would totally lie to a child in order to just have my tyranny and empire be propagated into the future.
At least that still makes you better than a Sith, I suppose.
I mean, does it?
Yeah, because they wouldn't lie. They just straight up tell you.
Again, Palpatine is really, really, really bad about that. Like, I feel like he really screwed up in not bringing Anakin, not being honest with Anakin all the time. Mm-hmm. I was like, no, hey, listen, Jedi, not so great. Over here, we have cookies. Over here, you can have sex.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing that Luke brought, though, that middle ground. Because I'm a good person. I try really hard, at least, to be a good person. But I'm fucking emotional. So I could never be a Jedi because they'd be like, you can't love people, and I'm like, dude, I love that puppy, and I just met that fucking puppy. How expect me not to love people, And it's the light and dark side. It was all messed up. Okay, we have 5 minutes.
Yes, let's do it. I got this.
Where are we at?
Voldemort.
Oh!
That's where we started.
Is double dipping in a party ever acceptable?
In a sauce?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely not. Fuck. You are terrible. No, you deserve to be executed at that point. That's disgusting.
You're done. Okay, so now we know what happens when you rule the world.
I know. Double dipping is now a capital offense.
Yes, absolutely.
Have you, you know what? I'm going to skip this one because, you know what? I'm not. Maybe you'll surprise us. Would you rather be known for being clever or being kind?
I would rather be known for being kind.
See, that's antithesis of what I thought, given the previous conversation.
Yeah.
Because I inform you of something. Being clever will only get you so far, and usually that distance is loneliness. I don't want to be lonely at the top of the world. I would prefer people to like me. I'd prefer some people. I gotta get everybody, the dregs of humanity. I don't care about you.
Right.
I don't care about that. You can hate me all you want, but I do want some people to love me, and inevitably being kind will get you there because I just don't have magical powers to fiat my way to the top of the world. So yes, I would much rather be known for being kind.
That makes total sense.
Okay, all right.
Let's do this as the last question.
Okay. Oh, do we want to do the next one in line then? Let's pick a fun one.
Well, I want to know what his pajamas look like.
All right, what do your favorite pajamas look like?
You're going to want a separate question. I don't usually wear pajamas. I just tend to either go to sleep naked or in underwear because I run very hot.
Yeah.
Those are the best pajamas.
I mean, they're built in.
Yeah, no
Easy
pajamas.
to clean.
Best pajamas.
It's a lot. I'm sorry, that's a little too much information.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to do adult things when you don't have clothes on in the middle of the night.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
Practical. All right, then. Go ahead, Stephen, because I kind of spit that one. You can do the next one.
Yeah, how could you, Shannon?
What?
Would you rather cuddle with a baby panda or a baby tiger?
These are the rough questions. These are hard.
Mm-hmm.
These are hard. I want to go with panda because they're bigger. At least in my head, they're bigger. I don't actually know like the size of a baby panda versus a tiger, but I think that a baby panda is slightly bigger, and I want the girth.
We all enjoy girth.
Better. Yeah.
And I can say, actually, Steven and I together pet baby tigers.
We did.
And pandas are definitely bigger. I want to say girthier, but I don't know. The only thing wrong now that I'm thinking about it, about the whole baby tiger thing, was how cool it was until I watched Tiger King and I realized like what those little baby tigers were in for. And I was like, I fucking am that person that paid money to those people and I hate you.
But
anyway,
it was fun to meet them.
They were super cute, and a baby panda would be fun. Be like, and they're round, and baby pandas kind of like,
and they're black and white, just like me.
Yeah, so
yes.
That's okay, good baby. Okay. So that was super fun. Time goes so fast on this show; it's ridiculous. Ow! It's like, phew. Thank you, Marquise, for hanging out with us and for having some drinks and a whole lot of laughs and for being a friend and all of that shit.
Being a friend.
Traveling down the road.
Being a friend.
Yes.
We'll just go on the outro to Golden Girls. If we sing it, we won't get copyright. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to come back with Ty on our second half of our show. And at the moment, we're just running a break. So come back in about 10 minutes or so, and we'll have the rest of the show for you. And thank you for staying and hanging out.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah, welcome back from break. I hope everybody's all snacked up and has gone potty and done all the things, because now we are going to be talking to Ty Burris. So it'll be interesting to get to know him. Neither Steven nor I have ever really had a conversation with this man. We really know nothing about him at all. So this will be all new for all of us. Did that come across honest? I'm better. I mean, we've both known you a long time.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, welcome to the show that you're always on, but in the background.
Yes, our men behind the curtain joining us. So I'm going to assume, Ty, that you are familiar with the layout of the show. That would be terrible.
Such a jerk.
Like, I can't even get my producer and husband to watch. So now we've established you're a butthead.
Lies. We know you don't. And then things. Yeah.
That's it. And we're
God.
also, before you call out the roll, I also want to tell everybody. We can't hear Ty.
We can't hear you. All that time is lost.
Am I hearable? Oh no. Someone tell me they can hear me or not.
I'm waiting. I'm sure Mick Sherry's on it. Well, in the meantime, while we're figuring that out, I'll just talk. And what I was going to say was that we have a sneak preview for you of the video for the upcoming Dreams of Silver and Stone, which is the new Aether and Steamworks game on Roll for Chaos, which is going to be awesome.
That's this Thursday.
This Thursday, like this week, like the other T day in the week.
I have so much more work to do on my costume.
Oh, it'll be fine. Okay.
Don't you
Go
talk
ahead.
to me about work, Steven.
All right. Fair.
So let's go ahead and Steven, did you roll already?
I rolled, and I actually rolled a number we've never rolled because we roll the same damn numbers every episode.
We do tend to.
So be scared now.
We have
Probably.
say you had no obligations, didn't have to work, and finances were not an issue. What would you do with your time?
The same thing I'm doing now.
Yeah, but like I knew you were going to say that. I was like, well, he's already like doing what he's passionate about. So
I'd also kind of cry a little bit because I'd be very lonely. If I had no obligations, I would be assuming that I wouldn't have a family and children to deal with anymore.
I'm sorry, did we just call your family and wife an obligation live on Twitch?
I'm not saying that. Hey,
you're totally an obligation.
I know, I'm a pain in the ass.
No, to be perfectly honest, I would be doing exactly what I'm doing now, but it would be far less stressful and far more fun.
Would you do it like on a beach in Ibiza or just?
Maybe. I mean, a beach doesn't sound like the best place for electronics.
It really doesn't.
But I might travel, or I would for sure have a better house, and I would have a better setup and a better layout for my equipment, and maybe a Cintiq Pro, some of those expensive things that I can actually do all the work on, and it does some of it for me rather than me doing everything myself.
Because you don't have all these obligations draining all the money, obviously.
Obligations draining the money. You said no limit on
no,
finance.
It's not an issue. I
money
know.
It's not an issue.
It's just really fun to poke at you because you're live, and this was us just bringing one. All right, I'm gonna roll. Do you want to roll your own die, Ty?
Roll for Chaos Island. I actually don't have dice on me.
That's okay. I like rolling dice. Oh, if you could have anyone fictional as your imaginary friend, who would it be and why?
Why imaginary though?
Because you already have me.
I already have anybody fictional as my imaginary friend. I have a strong enough imagination, and I'm crazy. So,
like a drop dead Fred situation, though.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
One that would walk around the room and actually engage in things around the
environment. That would be a real.
You're the only one that can perceive it.
I would find someone that I found my imaginary friend would be brilliant, funny, and willing to share all their jokes so that I could say them. That's what I would want.
Okay, I'm 2 out of 3 of those.
Okay. Yeah, but I can't steal your stuff. I can only steal my imaginary friend's stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm 2 out of 3. I don't want to let you.
This is where the plot really transpires, and Shannon figures out she's not real and has never been here.
Would that make me? Which one of you's imaginary friends, or are you sharing?
It's a group hallucination.
No, I'm a group hallucination. I kind of feel special that way, though. I'm not just a regular hallucination. I'm a group hallucination, okay?
You're a shared experience, babe.
Hi. By the way, check us our friends out over on the Shared Experience channel.
We'll probably raid them after this is done. They're running their Star Wars thing.
Oh, gotcha. All right. That's a good segue. Okay, actually, that's your roll.
That's my roll, Shannon.
I'm sorry.
And we got. You can have anyone fictional as. Wait, I just rolled it again.
Roll again.
Here we go. If aliens landed on Earth tomorrow and offered you to take you home with them, would you go and why?
No, because the only thing that I would want really in life is here. It's my family and the things that I do for other people that I know. I would love to travel the stars. I would love to see that. But if it means giving up everybody I care about, fuck no.
Aw. What if you could take your family and select friends, and there was a direct Wi-Fi signal from Earth to you could directly talk to people from Earth?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Okay. I'd be down in a heartbeat. I don't want to live here on Earth.
FaceTime.
Earth is a problem, and no matter how much I keep pushing against it, and the friends and family that I do know continue pushing against it, there is a wave of continual evil that keeps pushing back, and it's a struggle that is difficult. I would rather be out there.
Consistent wave of evil. All right.
Yeah, its name's Bardytime.
Oh God, yeah.
I know. We established that previously.
Oh man.
I just that was fun. All right, we're gonna start on the lightning round. I think. We already kind of did the first, so let's do the first part of it. I'm gonna say, do you cover your eyes during the scary part of a movie?
No, I'm not scared by movies.
Telekinesis or pyrokinesis?
Telekinesis. Pyrokinesis is very destructive and good in defense, but telekinesis allows you to do a lot more things.
Same.
That's true. And couldn't you technically bring fire to you if you had telekinesis? You could probably have pyrokinesis too.
All you gotta do is lift the burning materials attached to you, and you were throwing fire.
Yeah. You'd be like, oh gosh, now I can't remember his name. In X-Men, he can't make his own fire, but he can control it.
Not to mention that if I
Pyro?
happen to have my children on the stairs again the millionth time and they happen to do something stupid and start sliding down, I could stop them before they break body parts.
Yeah.
I thought we were still talking about fire, and I was very concerned as to where you were going about the children.
It's telekinesis. I wanted telekinesis, not pyrokinesis.
Do we have a little please stand by, we're having technical difficulties screen?
We should.
We should. Can we get the Fallout one with the little
yes, please. And we need the static lines too.
Yeah. Push the button. All right. So you were not excited about this question as one in particular, but favorite Disney princess or Disney adjacent?
Favorite Disney princess, Anna from Frozen, because she is eternally optimistic. She fights for the things she loves, and she reminds me of my wife.
People are really gonna think we're gross, Ty.
Yeah,
I'm not crying.
We're weirdos. But to be perfectly honest,
Steven's
in
just
that
like...
movie, the thing is in that movie, most people tended to really focus on Elsa, her powers, that whole thing there. But Anna literally had ice through the head and through the heart. I literally had ice through the head and the heart, and continued to never let it get her down, and fought through it all the whole time.
Kristen Bell did contend, who is the voice of Anna, said that
wonderful.
Anna, who is also wonderful, yes. If you ever want to be on our show, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We might be able to squeeze you in.
You have to schedule ahead of time though. But yeah, she said that Anna was the heart and soul of the movie because apparently funny story, her daughter always has been dressing up as Elsa for Halloween instead of Anna. So I thought that was funny. Like figures, right?
Listen, Linda.
Dress up like my mom.
I do love Idina Menzel's voice for sure.
Oh yeah,
God, that high note, like, oh my God, it's not even human.
That in the car so many times. I mean,
she blew out my voice.
Yeah,
and everybody else's ears.
That and Defying Gravity. Those two songs are like heart and soul.
Oh
from Wicked.
Yeah. We took a trip to Sedona not too long ago, and it was a 6-person sing along in my car, and it was a loud, screechy mess, but it was fabulous.
I love.
We sang Frozen and Frozen 2. All of it. Dawn or dusk?
Dawn or dusk? Absolutely dusk. Dawn sucks. The morning shouldn't exist as a thing, and society should realize that some of us are conditioned to be night people to protect all the rest of the villagers from the creepy crawlies in the dark that would eat them, and that they should not be awake during the morning because we are not focused. And we are
in the church that amen.
And we are unable to actually be part of the tribe when we're awake that damn early.
Yes.
Because we're not human yet.
Yeah.
No wonder all our adrenal glands are fucked because we have to drink coffee all the time.
Yeah. I mean, jeez.
And then this whole like lockdown thing has just allowed me to go back to staying up till 3 or 4 in the morning and doing projects, and then I sleep way too late. I'm like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna get back.
And people told me my whole fucking life. I am almost 35 years old. I am almost old enough to be president of the United States of America. And everyone always said I would turn into a morning person as I got older, where I fucking ain't there.
Nope.
I still hate getting up every morning. Like the worst part of my day is getting out of bed.
Y'all, I literally can second that because I get a Snapchat every morning, especially on Mondays, talking about how much she does not want to be awake and eats coffee.
Oh no, that's right. It's obnoxious. I've like started not doing that because I'm like, all I do is bitch about being awake. That is all I use Snapchat for.
I just bitch about being awake.
Fucking awakeness, man.
I'm the type of person who doesn't need that much sleep, to be honest. But if I could sleep between 4 a.m. and 10 every day, that would be perfect. That's what I want.
Perfect.
Yeah, and he doesn't really. It's ridiculous. He can just go on like 5 hours of sleep and be like, "I'm fine." If I get 5 hours of sleep, I'm like.
Technically, statistically, I will die younger than you because of that fact, though.
And you're also male.
Sleep, and I'm male, so I got at least another 10 days.
Sorry, boys.
Left.
10 days?
10 days?
Okay. Actually, over the past year, the life expectancy of all Americans has gone down.
Oh, good. Hey, some fucking equality
We're
finally.
closing the gap, you guys. Closing the gap.
Everybody's getting close to dying at the same time.
That's right. That's right.
All right. What children's movie would you watch? Could you watch over and over again? I know you don't really.
Over and over again?
Yep.
Over and
Ty's
over.
not a repeat watcher of things,
The thing is that
so I'm interested to see what you say.
when I happen to watch something, my brain stores it and catalogs it away, so that when I watch it again, I tend to not really have the same feelings or the same anything surrounding what I saw the first time. So they're quite often boring to me. Can you imagine watching something you love, and then when you watch it, there's none of that there anymore? It's awful. I get it. It's weird. It's non-nostalgic, all that kind of thing.
It's not nostalgic.
Non-nostalgic is what I said.
I know. I said you're not nostalgic.
Oh yeah, I'm not really very nostalgic.
Sega, we went over this.
We did. We just talked about that. How you threw away my Sega. That's right, kids.
Original Sega.
The original, my original Sega.
Oh, never gonna live it down.
Over and over again.
What about Black Cauldron? I'm trying to think of your favorite things. You want to watch it?
I wouldn't care. I don't care if I ever see that movie again.
Fair enough. I mean, it doesn't have, these are lightning questions. You can totally
I
just
would
say, like,
say-
I don't wanna.
Ninja Turtles 2.
2?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Ninja Turtles 1
Casey
was,
Jones is pretty
yeah,
cute.
Ninja Turtles 1 was too dark for me. Ninja Turtles 2 was a little more goofy, didn't take itself that seriously, and was just a little more fun. I'll just say that just to get you off my back.
Like I said, it was a lightning question, and you could have just said no.
Of course.
Hey, Tyson,
Yeah.
what sound would you make if you were freezing?
I'd probably just chatter my teeth or go, I'm cold.
That was anticlimactic, Shannon. Or Shannon. I just called you Shannon.
Hey!
He calls
Okay.
you, Tyson, and me, Steven all the time. So
All the
it's
time.
fine.
It's
I
been
just
20
realized-
years.
I just realized maybe I'll just start calling you guys Shison.
Oh,
Shite.
no, that
It almost sounds
awful.
like poop. Like,
That's why I
Shiza?
said it.
Don't
Shison.
Let's not be
Shison.
Shison!
Shite. Oh, good God.
Oh, no.
Indeed.
Oh, no.
Favorite childhood TV show?
Favorite childhood TV show? I don't. Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm good with that.
Both
But
of
there's
them.
2. Okay.
I used to.
But you still don't like chili dogs. How can you have watched
well,
that show so many times and not be a fan of chili
it's
dogs? Like, I got
it's
indoctrinated.
because of that show that I ate chili dogs. Now I am celiac. I'm gluten intolerant, and chili dogs commonly have wheat as part of their ingredients. I got sick a lot from chili dogs, and really, really, really bad ones. And no, don't love them. Never again. Never again.
Never.
Chili dogs.
I know, right?
Gross.
I eat all the chili dogs.
You can have all the chili dogs. I don't want them.
And I do.
And I do.
Oh, it's your turn. Number 8 there, Steven.
Oh, favorite season.
Favorite season? Spring. Usually spring. I want it to be slightly warming up and raining more often than not.
Mm-hmm.
Last costume.
Last costume I wore? I think it was this red wig in something. Or-
Oh. That was more just like a regular wig, though, like
Yeah,
costume.
That's true. I mean, the last one I wore was probably for Clockwork Zephyr, because I was dressed up as a pirate quite often, or as Carver towards the end. Those
That's
were the last, like,
Your last costume was Carver.
my last one wasn't Carver. It was the original pirate suit that I was wearing from all of the season, because Carver was out of the equation by the time the end came around.
That's true. Sort of.
Because you know, Keta.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out last season. Anyway, go ahead, Steven, number 10.
Cake or pie?
Pie, all the way. Cake sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, as long as I can eat it, like gluten-free stuff. Cake is always just boring. It's a sponge with like very little flavor that always kind of leaves your mouth dry. And even if it's a good cake, the only thing I like on it oftentimes is if it has like the certain types of frostings, certain buttercream frostings, certain things like German chocolate frosting that has like all the little pecans in it and everything. I can eat that with a spoon. Pecans and coconut and but yeah, cake or pie rather. I like pie rather.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel. Because Marvel is more fun. DC takes itself so seriously and quite often falls short of the mark, except for in the cases of just a few select things like The Dark Knight Rises. That series I liked a lot because it was handled well and it had played off some interesting stories and themes. But in general terms, I see the face you're making.
We have different ideas of our favorite Batmans, but that's okay. I still love you.
You like the
I like Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
I do. That's what you said, like taking itself so seriously. That's what I loved about the old like Michael Keaton. And then I know internet, you can hate me if you want. I didn't even mind Val Kilmer, like Batman Forever and Batman.
Is it fair to say that Tim Burton is what made that amazing and not DC?
No. Yes. Michael Keaton also, but Tim Burton didn't do Batman Forever or Batman and Robin.
They are bringing Michael Keaton back as Batman.
Yeah, I heard that. And that weird mesh of time thing going on.
Yeah, he's gonna be back as Batman. I don't know.
And multiple Spider-Mans, right?
Yeah, and multiple.
Well, that's the multiverse.
That's Tobey Maguire and
DC is doing
Marvel,
what's DC's equivalent of the multiverse?
It was the Crisis, whatever that's called, Time Crisis or something. No, okay, that's not what it's called. Something crisis. Infinite Crisis, right?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I asked you.
My brain is fuzzy, so I can't tell you, but it's something.
I really want DC to win me over because everything I watch just disappoints me and misses the mark, in my opinion.
I completely feel the same way.
And I really want to. I really want to like it.
Me too, but Marvel's just killing it.
I liked Aquaman. It was cheesy enough, and it was fun. The ending was.
They need to get rid of Catherine Hurd or whatever the hell her name is, and they need to like replace that.
They fired
her.
They did. She is gone.
I did rewatch Aquaman though, and it was not nearly as good in my opinion the second time through. I was
Here's the thing about Aquaman is Jason Momoa, and I honestly don't know what the hell was going on because I was not paying attention to anything.
I mean,
but Jason Momoa
on the screen. Oh goodness.
That's it. He made Game of Thrones, and then he made Aquaman.
I know, right?
He's, from what I understand of him, he's an awesome guy, and he's an attractive guy, and he's got a lot of charisma.
But it's not even he's attractive. It's the charisma. It's that like total, absolute confidence. Yeah, he's super confident, and he's got kind of that like, you know, mischievous little kind of glint in his eye that's like, oh, what are you gonna be up to? I want to look and see.
But yeah, it was Aquaman and it was Wonder Woman. I like the original Wonder Woman. The new one, hit or miss. It was okay. I'm easily entertained by movies, but I did not find it as good or as emotionally kicking, you know, as
I haven't even watched it yet.
The first one.
It's good. Can we talk about, if we're gonna, you know, the only thing in Wonder Woman, Robin Wright. In that she's like 55 or something around there. Bitch is crunk. Did you see how like drunk she got for that?
She worked out a lot for that.
Well, I mean, she was always super fit and even House of Cards too.
Yeah. But it was really nice to see women.
She carried that whole last season without a certain someone. I know. Actually, I watched it. I was like, they could easily continue the show with just her because I was just as involved.
Yeah.
Or maybe more. I mean, we don't want to.
Yeah, she was just so enthralling. Like.
But I am interested in seeing what the Snyder Cut brings. One of those. This is the original vision for what the director wanted to actually put in the movie. It's like an extra hour long of content is coming out in.
That's Justice League, right?
That's Justice League, yeah. The Snyder Cut of Justice League is coming out on HBO in nine days. Yeah. So, I am looking.
We just gotta find time to wait 3-hour movie.
It's like a 3.5 hour movie or almost 4 hour, something like that.
So, I feel like these recut and refreshments are going to come more and more, and I'm pretty excited about that because like Suicide Squad needs saved.
The fans are looking for something more now. And I think some of the studios are starting to hear it. It's like, look, we don't need your cut down 2 hour when there's so much more content that we were willing to watch around certain topics when we have the time. And in the case of like, they cut out all of Jared Leto's Joker from Justice League all of it.
Which he like almost killed himself trying to get in character for, and totally was like enthralled with it. Not my favorite version of the Joker, but I would like to see the cut stuff.
He like put horse heads in people's beds and shit.
Yeah, he was very method.
He was too
to
method.
Will Smith. Will Smith's like a little far. Fresh Prince was not amused, is what I'm saying.
So
okay,
but small things like Joker, like that was great.
Yes,
that was really good. I think Steven, you coined it and told me it was a slow burn, but it was really good, and that was really what it was. And I have never ever in my life wanted someone to go and murder people more than I have in that movie. I really never want anybody to go bad, but by the time he's getting beat on the subway, I'm like, I can't wait until he turns into the murderous psychopath.
Yeah, the Joker already, goddamn.
Yeah, he deserved it. By that point, it's like, you know what? You go, boo.
Oh man,
but it was well written. It was well paced. It was a unique taste on things. If they do more stuff like that, I am totally down. If they keep
Birds of Prey was good too.
If they keep putting out garbage like Justice League,
it was better.
I am not going to be happy with it. When Marvel's got them beat on that front, they have to do something different.
You gotta be.
WandaVision, there's no catching up at this point.
Amazing. I was really enthralled with the idea that they could turn a sitcom-style show into what they made it.
Yes,
that was the pinnacle of amazing for me personally. That show was made for me. I love sitcoms, and I named every single one of those sets. I'm like, that's Dick Van Dyke. That's like the
yes, it was so good. But it just, I mean, it changes everything, and I just love so much how the episodes continue to grow in length too, into a modern, like what a modern TV show's length would be. Just everything about it was amazing. And then they're supposed to be refreshing Star Wars too, evidently.
Yeah, they're
going to do the 3 Disney made and redo them.
They're thinking of redoing the 3 Disney makes and updating them, and also going back and replacing the 3 prequel ones as well and adjusting them. So who knows? Who knows where it goes?
I just want to see a little bit different direction. Like, I want to see the 3 Disney films. I would love to see those actually, seem like they have a through line, like someone sat down and planned out the story for a trilogy.
Well, that's like we're seeing the continuous
continuity.
We're seeing the dawn of a new type of storytelling that hasn't been done in media for a really long time. The things like WandaVision are exactly what I'm talking about. You can tell a story there that is self-contained, that is, 10 episodes, which would be like 10 hours of content you wouldn't normally go to a movie to see. You can watch it over little bits and pieces. It can tell this beginning, middle, and end story that continues to grow the universe that they're talking about and expand on it in wonderful ways. I love that. And then putting it into the big blockbuster movies on occasion. Children's cartoons have been doing that for years, and we haven't had grown-up TV shows or whatever you want that have done quite the same thing as this.
Give it to me. We are the generation of vitamin gummies. So we are also the as adults, we have adult vitamin gummies. We should have cartoon and adult, I don't know, things that are different and things that are whimsical and things that are weird and things that are off the wall. We're ready. Yeah. We are millennials, and then these ones behind us, they're good with that too. They're fucking awesome. Give it to us.
This is the first time I've seen a show in a while where I've looked at it and went, they closed that show. That show is over. WandaVision is done. They don't have another WandaVision set up. This is not like, oh well, we're gonna Walking Dead 9 seasons out of this and just drag everybody through the garbage over and over and over and over and over and over again because it's making us money. This is, we have this story to tell. We're gonna tell it. We're gonna move on to the next story. Yeah,
make it a segue, to the greater freaking universe.
That's amazing.
I love it.
That's what I attempt to do when I'm GMing.
Yeah, that was literally the conversation I was just having the other day. Like, yes, the pandemic sucks. There's no way around that. But some of the things it's created in different directions that we now are going about everyday things, I feel like there's some benefits that have come out of it, like Disney and other platforms taking movies into your living room because it's time. Of course, that's going to suck for the movie theaters. They may go the way of the video store, but
they've gotta keep going to, like, the ones that are now that I know theaters that'll probably survive are the experience theaters, the ones like that have the, you know, like vibrating heated seats and you're in a recliner and it's stadium and you can have your beer and your wine and you go out and you have that experience,
which is totally cool.
Because the old ones, it's just like you might as well watch it in your room.
And you go to the movie theater for the movie theater experience, but if they had the option to where if you wanted to, for $25 you can get the movie while it's in theaters on your Amazon account and watch it with your friends at your house. You know, I think that's a good option.
There's a better draw if movie theaters want to stick around and stay relevant after all of this. Because now we got big screen TVs, we've got surround sound systems, we've got an entire living room where
I have a theater. I'm sitting in one. You know,
take as much popcorn and pause your video, and you can come back. You know,
McSherry just made a really good point. Drive-through theaters. There's been a lot of those that have come back during COVID, and I really like
ones here.
Well, with the technology we have nowadays, they have the option of doing some crazy stuff.
You can Bluetooth into your car. You don't need anything. Like, it'd be really easy.
Well, and you know, the one crazy thing too is, like, I think hopefully it will create a transition, because the reason the business model for a movie theater doesn't work great and they have to have everything grotesquely overpriced is because of the damn price the movie studios charge to even be able to have the rights to show that movie. It's almost impossible to make a profit off of it. That's why they have to make their profit off the snacks. And if you can just get it in your living room, then maybe the studios will be like, we're sorry for being douches, we'll give it to you at a reasonable rate.
Possibly.
You know?
Or knowing that they're gonna make millions and all of their billions of box office from streaming it, and then they'll like, well, here's the experience portion of it. Makes sense. Because then
those laws should change, you know.
I agree. Okay, do we want to continue asking questions, or do we want to just keep tangenting? I'm cool either way.
We're already 10 minutes over, so whatever you want to do.
You're not supposed to be watching the time. You're my guest. You're our guest, not our producer. Whatever. Well, let's ask one. Steven, do you want to just like find a question to ask Ty that you would like to hear him answer?
Oh, yes. Oh, I already know your karaoke skills. Would you?
That's an interesting key.
Mr. Ty, it was not a key, for the record.
It was a key, not a
Would you rather face a miniature rhino or a giant cockroach? Both are in a bad mood.
Mini rhino. The cockroach would tear me to pieces. The mini rhino, I can run around.
That's great.
It just like
that would make sense.
It's like trying to ram into me, and it keeps getting stuck on the wall. And it's
all
just adorable.
It is cute. Like the little, like in World of Warcraft, when you get the little pet rhino things, little woolly rhinos that would run around with you. Oh, I had a question that was related to that. Now I can't remember what it was. Oh well. So do we want to watch our sneak preview? Do you want to put that that on in before we head on down the highway?
With running our sneak preview.
All right. Ty, would you like to talk us in?
Yeah, so this is our intro video for The Dreams of Silver and Stone, which is airing this Thursday at this one's at 8
at a time.
8 Central Standard Time, which is 6. So Pacific time. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start it now.
Let's go.
Be right back.
That's so cool. Did you do all of the art in the video, Ty?
Yes, I did.
All
That's
like even the scenes and everything.
I set up the scenes. I set up everything in there. Yeah, the whole thing.
Jeez.
That is so cool. I can't even imagine.
I'm good at making still images. Once they need to move.
I figured out how to make them fully 3D inside their own little spaces and move a camera around and all kinds of stuff. And
He's done lots of stuff. Oh my god! And that's like the best picture of Rob ever.
Yeah.
Just like a little
fabulous Rob. Hey. Yes. Work.
So yeah, I guess that's the end of the show. We're really super excited about being on Thursday, so you guys need to come and check us out and get a hyped up. It should be like, as you saw, it's gonna be familiar cast. If you guys have watched the previous Ether and Steamworks shows, you've seen us around. Hopefully you still want to come back and watch us. But yeah, Ty, Steven and I realized we got all excited and having a good time, but we forgot to ask Bardy like where we can find him. So follow Bardytime. He's at Bardytime at Twitter, on Twitter. Follow him around and check out what he's doing because he's awesome. Sorry, Bardy. We had too much fun.
It was so much fun.
But Ty, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're up to?
Well, I am Lotevenstar on DeviantArt, Twitter, and Twitch. Or Twitter, not on Twitch. Twitch, I'm RF Chaos over here, actually. This is the channel that used to be mine. Now I don't have one, and I'm like, hey, my name doesn't show up anywhere anymore. Oh, well.
Now it's all of ours.
And now it's everybody's, this community, this amazing community, which I love everybody in it. And we are running, obviously, this show every single Tuesday at 7:30 Central. We're going to be running Dreams of Silver and Stone on Thursday at 8 Central. Why do I keep messing that up?
I don't know.
Why are you still doing Central?
I don't know. Well, you know,
doing Central.
There's other people that watch Central's easier to transfer to like Eastern or Pacific. It doesn't. You just say Pacific.
Eastern and Pacific is the normal. Like if you're watching TV, they're like Pacific or Eastern. Yeah.
So that's true.
Fine.
That's
so
true.
6 Pacific on Thursday. And on Fridays, starting the week after this one. Holy crap! Is that really the case? It's on the 19th. Oh no! We have 1 week.
Just around the riverbed.
1 week to get sparrows ready. So
yeah,
you can do it.
I can do it. It's
got
fine.
this.
Intro video overlays. I got some of it started. Some of it's fine. So yes, we will be having Sparrows, which is another Aether and Steamworks TTRPG live play. I happen to have been drinking a little. I'm sorry. So now,
Pirates!
So it is Space Pirates. It is the adventures of Captain Cal Jesteron, Admiral Cal Jesteron and Sparrows, and we're gonna see where they go with that. So check that out as well. And we will be having the occasional one shot. I know that next Thursday that we will be having a 10 Candles one shot provided by Sanctum Cosplays, I believe, with the creator of the game.
The creator of 10 Candles. Yes.
I'm so excited to watch this, you guys.
So it should be fun. And,
so much fun.
Other than that, we'll just keep an eye out here. I'll be doing some more art streams relatively soon, and we will be having more amazing shows, content. We'll be having more community events and stuff in the future. But that's what I'm doing, is working on all of those things behind the scenes as much as possible.
Fair enough. Doing all of the things. Yeah, thank you for all the things that you do. Steven, do you want to do a shout out?
Sure. I am Steven, known as Aldevian Devil. You can find me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all the things. I have been doing some digital art. You can see those on my Instagram. And I do have footage finally filmed. I am in the process of making the crown for my character for the upcoming show on Thursday, and I have been making a video of it, so we will get that put together and put it on the YouTube channel so you can check out that process, and hopefully it's a good time.
Yes. All right, and I'm Shannon. I'm Glitzen Gamer. That's Glitzen_gamer at Twitter. Follow me for updates on various things, and I will retweet the tweets, and I will like your things because I like you, so do that. And I want to thank Mick Sherry in there for being our goddess of the chat. Now she will also be in Sparrows, who the next game Sparrows coming up on our channel. So check her out for that, as well as Mac Jackal Ranger, who is our resident Mac Jackal Ranger, will be in there too. So it's gonna be all of these games. I'm just super excited to watch that game. I'm super excited to be in the other one. There's so many fun things happening, and it's such a great community. We're gonna start doing random silly things, skits maybe. We're gonna start doing just basically, Ty has said that we can do what we want to do.
It's our show, and we'll do what we want.
Do whatever the hell you want.
So, and on the channel. So really, if you guys, want to, and also if you know anyone you'd like to see on the show, let me know. Let Steven know. We'll try and get them. Reach for the stars or whatever.
Anne Hathaway, Mark Hamill, whatever.
Oh my God, please, Mark Hamill.
Could you imagine?
We want you on.
I would cry. I don't even know if I could. I know. I'd be like,
message in front of him. He's cool enough where he just might.
Kristen Bell, Sherry says, let's get Kristen Bell on as well.
Kristen Bell. Yeah, well, let's get these folks, these cool folks. We'll have a show. We'll just have Kristen Bell and Mark Hamill on the same. It'll be fun.
No big deal.
Next week, guys.
Patrick Stewart. We want to get Patrick Stewart too.
Oh, Sir Patrick Stewart.
And Ian McKellen. I want the two of them together on the show.
They've got it. We'll just sit down and let them talk.
So wholesome, it would hurt.
It would. Anyway, so and then next week we are taking our break. The third weekend, the third week of the third week of every month, we will be taking our regular shows off. So that will be when Anna will be running 10 Candles, and there'll be other filler things and reruns and stuff like that. But just for channel sake and our brains, we're going to do that. But thank you all for being our fans and our friends and for hanging out, and we love you, and catch us next time when we interview more of your favorite people.
More of our favorite people as well. And thank you for having me on.
Oh, thank you for being on, Pat. I was like, I feel like I'm missing something.
It's so nice to see you.
Yeah, it was so nice to have you on the show, and I really appreciate it.
My face again.
Live.
Except every time you freaking GM.
This is not my face. It's a fake one. It's CG.
Oh, you're getting really good at these deep fakes.
All right, we are out.
From the producer's perspective, we are going to go ahead and raid Shared Experience, friends of ours over there. So if you want to stick around for that, get yourself a few points, a few extra critters under your belt that you can use to contribute to our games in the future. And thank you all for being here. If that's it, are we all done?
That is it. Let's go raid Shared Experience.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.